Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Swordhaven. And of course, apologies for the very abrupt end to the last episode. I really had to go. Now, we've come here seeking a young noblewoman who took her entourage of servants to investigate some old ruins, interested in rummaging around, digging things up and seeing what she could find. The locals believe the place to be cursed because, well, for a number of reasons, the most recent of which was that an entire company of knights vanished here without a trace over a century ago. We have heard rumours of a tribe of people here who seem to guard the place quite ferociously. And now we have gained entrance to a cavern complex near the ruins, and we have come across some brutal, crude savages who probably mean us harm. Oh yeah, straight to violence. No talking here. Let's shoot the only available target. Okay, girl, you got a crossbow. Can you... No. We'll have to wait for them to draw closer. And we clearly need to spread out. Oh, we can even strike. Mainly, we just need to gain ground. If you could... Oh, sir, that is a problem and a half. Kudonian is too eager to get to battle. Can we get around this way? Not exactly, but we can go to here. Okay, get in there, man. Be ready to fight. And here they come. Look, that one's wearing some kind of bone mask on the front of his face. Not dissimilar to the metal mask we found outside. And there's that skill we got to use in the previous episode. Now, I have a theory about these individuals, and I can't remember if it's fully confirmed or not by the quest itself. And I'm not going to voice it yet, because I'm going to give you all some more time to enjoy it and see if you come up with the same idea or not. Bow, okay, yep, just shoot away. And I'm going to save the third arrow, in case I don't get too many back. If we... Where are you, lady? Oh, you're trapped there. Really? Okay, well, shoot him a little bit. Excellent stuff. That's about all you're going to do this turn. Right, let's close at this one. Okay. Now you, sir, if you could just get in here for next turn, basically. Can you... Yeah, go punch him.
I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Well, Kudonian, you are injured. Strike him down if you can. Oh, well struck, sir. And again, please. Oh, that wasn't quite so good. That works. Our young knight has done well. Now, let's just close in and preserve ammunition. If we strike at this one, we're staying close to the good Sir Knight, who will then remove the bleeding. I think we had bandages we could have used anyway. Smack him. It's like a bitch and the word up in the same sentence, but not really. Kudonian, you know what to do. Fell that brute. Oh, and we could have removed the immobility as well. That's okay. He's coming back with his stick. You know what? These are powerful opponents. I think we got him. We'll just hold off for now. There we go. Powerful opponents who should not be messed with. Let's have a look at their bodies. Why not let the barbarian carry the barbarian's equipment? A long stick, a spiked club, an old sword, and a skull mask. Good for intimidation, not so good for much else. Now, before we continue, some of us
Quickly now.
are injured.
At your service.
Let's use one of
What do you
these
want?
and one of these. Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Grab my ear.
And push on. The quick recording check to make sure everything's good. All looks fine. Let's press on then into this complex. And as we can see, it does appear to be rich in some form of glittering, sparkling mineral wealth. However, whether we should mess with that is another thing. I believe these savages know where the traps they have placed are and will not blunder mindlessly into them.
Nice and smooth.
So I'm going slowly to spy any traps now. Look at this. I can't push the rock uphill from here, but maybe if I can get round behind it and push it down where that ginormous bat-like creature is. Then I can push it down here, presumably crushing any lesser foes who might occupy the area at the time. It's also entirely possible someone, not particularly bat-like, could have rolled it down onto us, and I'm incredibly grateful they did not do so. We need a new pickaxe, and we'll hello, and we'll probably be returning here with one at some point. So, a glyphic tablet. The lexicography of the ancient Nova Draconians has never been translated. Unlike the syllabic script used by modern Slorium tribes, it strongly resembles the writings found on the blackstone ziggurats of Samarkand, not Samarkand, thousands of miles away on the Quaffadian Isles. Alright, we can take these things. We've seen one of these before. Some glasses, some eyeglasses on a skeleton here. This skeleton has been here long enough to decay. So these spectacles have been here for rather a long time. Now we appear to have a bridge over a great depth. A deep, yawning chasm that we would not like to plummet into. This bridge appears to be supported by pillars. No, they don't appear to be supporting. And these pillars seem to end in something that could be stylized eyeballs. They also look suspiciously like mechanical pipes, which ties into the rumour I came across about the end of this game being a little bit like the end of Might and Magic 6 or Might and Magic 7.
Fine.
Let's go meet these individuals and see if they wish to warn us off. No, they just want to come and kill us. Well then. Currently we are a bit bottlenecked. We should do something about that. If they can fit free in here, so can we. Kid, if you could just back up here, let the warriors work. You have a spear. You have a knockback attack on said spear. And the ability to back the fuck up and let the warriors through. Not a warrior. This is a warrior. He's like a knife. You know, vastly superior to what the other idiot's holding. And we, of course, think of one of the... Fucking hell! One of the most misquoted lines in cinema history. Now, that's a knife, is what he actually says. Right, if we come up the side here a bit... try a taunt. Not really sure that worked.
Forget about it.
Okay, no, that's it then, okay. How about we come over here, and with 14 points remaining, rub some mud on him to give him a bit of a dodge chance? Look, it might help. Back to crossbow. The best way to deal with this ferocious fighter might be to just shoot him with ranged weapons, for which we have arrows as well as bombs. Now, can we get him up? 15 turns cooldown, we cannot get him up. Can we bash him on the bombs? I think that's a good idea. And maybe even finish him off. Excellent stuff. So, on these individuals we have a dull old spear, a sharpened stick. So basically, they haven't even hardened the point in the fire to make it a wooden spear. It's just like a sharpened wooden stake. A bog iron arrow, cool. A venerable claymore, and another skull mask. We'll take those. Now that two-handed sword ties into my theory, by the way. Remember, an entire company of knights was lost here over a century ago. It makes sense some of their equipment would still be in this place. And if we follow this bridge to its end, no more guardians bar our path. However, what's this? I have no idea what this thing is. Perhaps a door of some kind? It is, and one we cannot open from this place. We appear to have statues of sphinxes gazing upon one another. Bizarrely androgynous sphinxes. They're not gynosphinxes, which would be the normal kind, to be honest. The sphinx is usually depicted as female. We're not going to be able to open that door from this side without going somewhere else to find something to open it. So back we come. We do have a wounded party member. 2 wounded party members. So it might almost be worth... So here's the thing. In the completion of this quest, we are going to have to return to the city a number of times to purchase supplies. Question it. We're not going back yet, by the way. Oh no. I'm wanting to look at our healing supplies. I think if we do go back to the city, we can hit up the crafter. Now, someone was near to leveling, weren't they? Was it you? No. She's nearly caught up, but needs a little bit more.
I'm on it.
I don't think we can get all that experience before resting. So we've hit a bit of a dead end here. Let's head back outside. I'm essentially trying to avoid resting at the moment. Because, hello, people. There we go. I'm trying to avoid resting until we've either taken a little bit more damage or explored a little more. Because I believe we just used a healing item or two.
Nice and smooth.
After, during that fight. And I don't want to feel like those healing items have been wasted. And I have been finding some very high-end crafting components, some complex ingredients, with which I could create magnificent things when we have far higher crafting skill. It is 2 in the morning though, so yeah, I'll go back to the camp and rest. Then what? Do I then go back to the city? I think I do. I think I need the supplies, the potions, and anything else I can make, actually. How are we doing for money? The problem is, of course, that the more we go back and forth, the more supplies we actually need. Do I have enough healing supplies for a nasty fight? Not a specific nasty fight, just a nasty fight that goes against us. Okay, I've kind of convinced myself. And some bog iron, we should make some more arrows. We are running a bit low on them. Actually, very low. Alright, I've convinced myself. Back we go to smelt it. Hang on. Hit up that corner there. Excellent stuff. And this corner here. And this one. It's almost like a bit of a wibbly wobbly. Don't know where we're going this, but we know exactly where we're going.
I grow weary.
Our merchant caravan, perfect. We'll be able to rest. And they might sell us something we like. Oh, look at this. That's not heather, is it? It's like a sort of lavender coloured thing. A travelling salesman chomps on his chewing leaves a little less vigorously as you approach. What a considerate fellow. How do you do? I swear on my good name you won't find better prices than mine. What's new in the wilderness? The wind whispers of doppelgangers lurking in the nearby woods. Malicious creatures who lure unwary travellers to... well, I actually don't know where because they never return. I see. Anyway, how about we trade? Alright. Spelt the American way because they don't do compound words apparently. Ah, pickaxe. We do need another one of those. Ooh, and some more healing salve could definitely do with that also. Possibly even... oh, you know, only 45 for 6 copper arrows? Yeah, sure. Right. Now. How about we unburden ourselves? Oh, we should have rested before trading. Oh well, never mind. Should not sell any of these. We can get better prices at the smelter or one of the market stalls. You know, that's a pretty low quality two-handed sword. It's, you know, just eroded and knackered and ancient. Ah, but we can get rid of some of these. Because that'll make all the difference in terms of his massive price. Actually, if we put those back, we can make better. Now, we could make our own, actually. We got the stuff. So... this has a durability, but we haven't yet found the things that, you know, we haven't got anything that we can use it for yet. Yeah, I think we just go coins this time then. Wait, no. Coins. Alrighty. Anything else? No, we'd be on our way and have a little rest now. Till we meet again.
Fine, I'll do it.
Till we meet again, indeed. But first, we are knackered. And away we go. One of us is getting at... Why is he overburdened now? Oh, well, I'll look into it when we... I think the well-rested bonus... I'm not sure why she's the only one who seems to get it. No, we're good for now. I'm not sure if that's because she's an early access character, essentially. We will go to Smelter's Row first and hit up the smelter. Oh. Where can we craft potions? Actually,
Okay.
in the city. I don't want to go all the way back to Grainhold to do it, but I might have to. Or have a search around. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, actually. Might have to go back there. Alright, well, let's start here. What do I want to make? I want to make and sell things. Sell and make. Ah, so, yes. Copper. We have copper. Arrows it is then, I think. What else? We want some iron. So let's start with some arrow shafts. And some bog iron arrowheads before I forget. Right. We'll make the arrows. There we go. And now we are well stocked. Well furbished, in fact. Lumger, Chief of the Metal Workers, greets you with a reserved nod. Let's have a look at your wares, Lumger. Is it defense you're looking for, or bloodshed? Bit of both, but mainly defense right now, and ooh, there's the iron we want. So, about 200. We want at least one. Try 2, and then we try for that, but these are decent prices. Some of these not so much. Although I don't know, we can part with 2 of those. Ooh. But if we're going back to Grainhold, we might as well go back to Clamreach and see a man about a knife. I'm liking this idea a lot, actually. But there is a woman in need of rescue, and that's far more important than us making a quick profit off some, you know, off some little knife trade. Oh, and helmet. I think she's wearing it. Right. Anything else? No, we're good for now. May Ugin guide you. Now, I'm thinking we make ourselves some armor. Also, why don't we give him this? Pop it in there, pop that in there, pop this in there. Should definitely be using these. Right. I might even want to try for one more. Now, armor. Ooh. Okay, now. Ho 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 ho. Right, am I right? Some proper protection. Or we could spread the armor. Oh. Make another shirt of bright mail. Well, not that bright. Steel would be brighter. Does give extra health, and you know what? Could go for a helmet as well. Now, this was my original plan, so I think I'll go with this for now. Right? Now, 27, 21. Let's see if she can handle it. So then we're shifting this back to him. This leather doublet we probably have better or equal for everyone. Apart from Voodoo Kid, who is trying to build up his dodging. Well, he can't really build up. Depends on dexterity and luck. He'd have to improve one of those. So there's no skill that adds to it. Except there is. And it's right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll just sell off this. Now. Ooh. So 160-ish? We could get one more. But we are wanting to create some healing items. That was another main reason for coming out here. I know where we can purchase some, but with all the supplies we've got, I don't know in town here. So yeah, we're going to have to go back to Grainhold. We now have 2 characters with shirts of mail. Bizarrely, we are now attiring ourselves as the knights we now seek, in theory. Right, so my theory is that the savages in the caverns near the ruins are the descendants of the knights who were lost in the ruins over a century ago. I don't believe they are the knights themselves. You're accosted by a bunch of local ruffians. Drunk and disorderly, the churls give you dirty looks. Well, look, we'll speak to them and see if we can... The scumbags decide to let you speak. Better make it count. We'll deliver a speech about how mercy always triumphs over bloodthirsty rage. Seems we'll have to be merciful then and hold back. Sadly, your words fall on deaf ears. Now the fight is inevitable. So yeah, I'm thinking they are the descendants of the knights. The bone masks mimic the helmets their ancestors might have once worn. And they do have the occasional rusty old two-handed sword or other weapon that gives credence to my belief they may be the sons and daughters, or, well, the grandchildren of the knights. Alright, let's Oh, we can't. We're literally boxed in. Okay. Kid, you know what to do. Knockback attack. Okay, and smack him. Didn't work, but hey, it'll do. Girly, might as well use that spear. And then, move out of the way. Okay, you're all the way back here. Yeah, sure, shoot him. You got plenty of ammunition for now. So I think it might be hinted at in the quest that they are the descendants of the knight, but I can't remember if it's overtly stated. Well, Kedarain, I was going to use this skill. And for some reason I chose not to. Oh yeah, you come in and keep fighting, because that's really going to stand you in good stead. Lady, what a runaround.
You best stop running.
I think you should listen to him, pal. Switch to crossbow, and save your ammo, lady. We'll have one shot and leave it at that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Unfortunate that he went the long way around, then he had to go the long way round. Okay, let's not expect them to have much. They really didn't. Well, let's keep on going. I don't anticipate there being much here in these water fields for us, so I'm not going to try and loot. Can we get into this one?
I need my beauty sleep.
Just for one of you?
I grew weary.
Okay, that's more now. Our campfire.
Fine, I'll do it.
Well, let's rest up. And then make use of it. Ah, we can brew up stuff here. That's saving us quite the journey, isn't it? What does this need then? Blood moss. We have none. So normal weak potions it is then. Of which we can craft quite a few. Should we make some... It might be worth it. I'll make one more of these for people who get stuck at the back with nothing to do. What's this? This is... boost your speed. But does it take 9 stamina to use? So how much stamina does it really cost you in movement for like 2 or 3 combat rounds? We'll make another couple of these. And then 3 more of these. And you know what else we could do? We could go back to the city, visit the herbalist, and see if we can purchase some of that blood moss from her. Or... we've only got 2 provisions. Yeah, back to the city we shall go. And we'll even cut through this square and maybe... merchant caravan? Nah, we're good. If we buy a load of salt... straight to market. And if it's the middle of the night and everyone's gone to bed, as this sky would seem to indicate, we might have a bit of a problem. But these barbarians are even more primitive than the Silurium. I mean, I wouldn't call the Silurian primitive, they just have a different culture. Who is this fellow? Oh, looks like he has shoe shining. As you approach the sitting Silurium, he raises his head and his cataract-ridden eyes instinctively search for your face, despite his utter blindness. The man's rough hands clench a well-oiled rag. These are some nasty boots you have. Dinar for a quick shine? 1 dinar it is, shine away. When the coin has settled in the dust at his feet, the old man gestures for you to place 1 foot on the low wooden stool. Then the cleaning process commences. Let's watch him work. We may learn something from this. As the well-oiled cloth glides across the boot leather, the shoe shiner fills the sounds with a little ditty. When the sister stars shine darkly, oh, what a sight! We plant flowers at your feet in a sacred rite. Red, blue, yellow, white, so the sea won't show its might. A peculiar song. I haven't heard that one before. And you know what? That might actually be a riddle, a solution to a puzzle later on. So, especially the order red, blue, yellow, white. I overheard some refugees singing it long ago. It came from a village swallowed by the sea. He smiles. It was sung by a woman who had been kind to me. I see. The work continues for a few more minutes, and peering at your reflection in the instep of your boot, you conclude that the shoe shiner is very skilled at his craft. There you go. You done both, right? How did you know my boots needed a shine? Everyone's does. You smell different. Not a local. Just arrived. Many dust storms on the road. I don't need to see to know the state of those puppies. He gestures vaguely at your feet. Oh, I can ask you 2 or 3 other questions now. Talk is cheap. In fact, it's worthless. Just like those boots will be if you don't keep them clean. Noted. And your name is? Sebodrain, but you can call me Sebo. I see no problem calling you by your real name. I appreciate that, my lady. Take care, Sebodrain. The blind shoe shiner turns his head from left to right, listening to the sounds of the street around him. Listening for more customers. And we have a moustache. A very pretty moustache. It's green. This hunchbacked little man is in wood-rimmed spectacles is busy weighing bags of salt. As you approach, he looks up with a myopic squint. Good day, ma'am. If you're looking to purchase salt, I'm the exact man to sell it to you. I was just looking for a salt merchant. Show me what you've got. Where would we be without salt, right? Well, maybe I could sell you a spare pair of spectacles. In case your main ones get damaged. I swear I had... There we go. Swear I had some. We'll keep one for emergencies, just in case we need it for a quest or actually meet someone who'd want one. Now, 22. Okay. I don't need to... 25 plus 15. 40... So we could... 41. So we could buy as much salt as we like. Let's just go for like 8, 9, 8. Oh wow, okay. Maybe not quite 8. Better? Kinda better, I suppose. Oh. You'd really find yourself in a pickle if you run out of salt. Where do you get your ore, your one and only where? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? He shrinks back. You need to be a member of the Salt Merchant Guild if you want to get into the business. Oh, tame your temper, I was just asking. Oh, right, of course. The merchant is chagrined at his snappy reply. I get most of my inventory from the coast, Mistvale Bogs specifically. Open pan salt collectors do the groundwork. But the most chic clicks his tongue with a satisfying pop. Pink salt can only be found in the ponds of Hydric. Costs a small fortune too, since it's imported. It's just a glimpse into the local economy, but even that may reveal something of use. Got us a couple of points in haggling. Quite the business you're running here. Buy yourself a bag. Salt is where the flavour is, as you know. He releases a slow, almost apologetic sigh. Unfortunately, I'm on a restricted diet. Kidney stones, dragons, save me. Oh, that... Look. I haven't had kidney stones, but I've had gallstones, and they are really horrific. Not quite as bad, apparently, but, I mean, people say that gallstones and kidney stones are comparable to labour pains. It's that strong. And if so, then the women who claim that men would die if they had to experience the pain of giving birth and they just couldn't handle it, maybe aren't quite as accurate as they think. But it was really bad. It used to happen on and off for about 10, 12, 13 years. My condolences. There's not an option to offer to help him with that. Remember, business is the salt of life. And now we
I'm on it.
are running very low on funds to purchase our healing supplies. The merchant rushes up to you. Did you want to buy something? You know, you said that all your goods were very legal and made a big deal of it earlier. What's considered illegal goods in these parts? Oh, lots of stuff. That's what makes us a civilized society, you know. He counts on his fingers. Stolen property, magical artifacts, certain herbs and potions, etc. You know, it's odd that you specifically mentioned all your goods are legal. I don't see what's so odd about it. They are legal. And yet you felt the urge to explain that and claim it to us. Come on, you can confide in me. Fine. He moves closer and lowers his voice. People have, at times, said that I deal in, how should I put this, legally questionable merchandise. Oh, sure, I'm okay with that. I mean, there's some things I might need to part with. I see. He looks you over. Tell you what, if for some unexplainable reason you ever find yourself in possession of stolen goods or other contraband, I might be able to shift it for you. For the right price. I understand. Why don't you show me what you got then? He glances around. The ghost is clear. Does he mean the coast is clear? I swear, if someone's got that phrase wrong on purpose and hasn't realised this is wrong when they wrote this... Ugh. The coast is clear. Take a look. He's got glue! Right, so... we have things that are illegal that we can't sell to anyone else. And I can't quite remember what they are. But let's see now. Oh, there's this egg, isn't it? Oh, good. It literally just says it. Some big snake eggs. What else? What we got? Well, that's not quantity, that's price. Right. I see. Another snake's egg. Some prayer drums. Scroll rods. A nice enamel brooch. More than the 11 or 12 we've seen it for sale elsewhere. These are illegal. Crystal shards. And they're not... None of these are crafting ingredients, he says, checking the snake's egg. Green vitriol. Right. Let's plop that in there as well. And we got a green moustache helping us at the moment, which is... We can't mouse over it. Currently see what it is. This is important. Better not lose it. I wonder if every class, every background unique quest contains this. If it's a main plot story item. So we got ourselves a nice little... Ooh, so we need to buy something to get all our money. Oh no, we don't. We've matched it exactly. Bog iron, glue. Do we need glue? Ooh, if we take 2 glue... Then I think we'll be able to make some shields. Excellent stuff. Glad to be of assistance. Right, see you later, man. Do come again.
Nice and smooth.
So this moustache is giving us 10 persuasion, 10 bluff. No haggling then. This old woman is grinding something in a bronze mortar. The cloud of fine powder rising from a bowl suggests she's either very thorough or has long forgotten what she's doing and why. Well, don't just stand there, lass. I sell the finest brews and cures for all sorts of ailments. Ah, you seem to have everything on this little market. That we do. 'Tis the merchants that be the problem. Meaning? Meaning exactly what I said. Take the grocer. She sells spoiled food, and her sausages are made of rats. The weapon merchant? A former brigand he is. And the tailor? He prefers the company of men to women, if you catch me drift. The tools peddler is a fence, and don't get me started on that salt trader, dearie. By the gods below, the man's got Muir Ormian blood in him, the gall of it. Well, is there something wrong with being born there? Right, speaking ill of your neighbour is an affront to the dragon. Don't be misunderstanding me now. This wee coven of goof officers be the finest company I could ever wish for. She cast an irate glance at the salt merchant. Except for that sting bum, may the silver serpent make her home in his guts. You haven't been selling him something that makes him feel ill, have you? Right, let's see what you got for sale. Got a right pretty stock of bombs and reagents, I do. Do you have any? No, you don't. Well, it was worth a try. Come back with a wee bit more gold, dearie. Alright, well, we'll take our leave for now. Potions, poultices, and purgatives, the like of which you'll never find no place else. Maybe we should have bought some empty potion flasks. Well, in the meantime, we can do it right here. If I want to make a better shield... Oh, wait. Okay, 31 shield block, 3 shield defense. Actually a better shield. About the same. So if I did, how much metal would I need? 2 iron. Can I afford 2 iron? Not really. So I would come back later then. Got it. In which case...
Fine.
I'll be heading off to camp. where I will cook me up some rations. And then be returning once again to the caves. This little detour has been brought to us by poor planning on the provisions department, perhaps. But it has enabled us to make another coat of mail, so that actually is... I think there might be someone down on one of these... Let's just walk on the boat a bit.
Okay.
If we were looking for that fellow with the red hair, sometimes he roams down about as far as here, or we could roam down to here while seeking him. I don't think we get to meet a ship's captain and travel, like some kind of fast travel from this vessel, but it would make sense if we did, that they make this available to us to explore. They could have just prevented us from walking onto the boat altogether. And away we go now. Can I just nip in here quickly? Yeah. Let's make that food. Ooh. On a nice little campsite by the wayside. It's been prepared for frequent use by travellers on the road. Right. We do have some fish, apparently, so let's... Hang on. It's defaulting back to the meat every time, isn't it? Okay. Man, these people consume so much flesh. They got to be seriously constipated. And irritated by it, too.
I need my beauty sleep.
I grew weary.
Lady, we just... Fine. There we go.
I'm on it.
Let's head back off and continue on our way. Would be nice if these people could vary up their diets a bit, you know? Merchant caravan? No, we're fine for now. I may revise that opinion later on. Oh, failure! Failure for what? As you're about to take the second step of your daring escape. Well, I don't know what happened, but apparently we were being attacked. Looks like Slurium. I should say so. Oh, not the hop-back archers. I hate it when they do that. It gets really annoying. Right. Like some kind of deranged bunny rabbits. Okay. What's going on with the back of her head? Oh, he's standing inside her. I see. Lady, fucking move. She won't move. Bastard. Right. Let's... We do need to work on this range. Create some weapons capable of shooting a greater distance. Now, if you could beat him down, that would be magnificent. As that is not the case, could you get outside her? Ridiculously long way round, I see. Whoa! Very brutal savagery. We're going to have to rest again after this one, aren't we? Well, it's a long journey anyway. Uh-oh.
This
Oh.
is nothing but a scratch.
Alright. We don't like you.
Won't get to walk this one off.
So we're going to try to end your miserable existence. Speaking of ending, by the way.
You shall not pass.
And boost that dodge skill. Now, this little piggy went to crossbow. This little piggy got shot. This one's going to bleed a bit. Hopefully. Oh yeah. And cut him some more. Put him down. And then advance on this one. Speaking of advancing, by the way... There we go. Look, lads, you really shouldn't have started this one. We got one of your own here, and you probably consider him a traitor to the cause or something. Yeah, he's like, yeah, serves you right.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
We'll see about that. He might not be around for much longer. Be a pretty short fight. Right. Oh, evil dead men, give us your stuff. Some rope, some blue shaft. Okay, okay.
Nice and smooth.
Oh, what's that bow? That bow is a... Oh, okay, it's just a training bow. It's nothing too special. Although we're definitely... We'll have to remember what that red herb looks like. So we can pick some more of it in the future. And where it grows. Let's get all the way here. And if we need rest shortly after arriving, that'll be perfect. As I was saying. Well, look. The hour is getting late. We've been a bit roughed up. Let's utilize the campsite and get ourselves some rest. So theoretically we can rest here 4 more times before needing to head back to the city. It's kind of a 1.5 day journey. And in the early morning light, let's go and revisit that tree with rope tied around it, that mighty ancient trunk, prodigious in its size. There we go. Closely examining the lightning-struck tree, you see that the trunk is split and singed at the top, but it's still firmly rooted in place. It's still rooted firmly in place. Judging by the horizontal rope marks at the base, someone attempted to cross the ravine using this tree as an anchor. Let's scan the far side. You notice a sturdy old stump on the far side of the ravine. If you could fix a rope to it, with the use of a lasso, and tie the other end to a singed tree, you might just make it across. Let's give it a shot. Although it took you a few tries, you finally managed to rope the stump to your satisfaction. Now you can cross to the other side. Let's do it. After a nerve-wracking crawl, you release the rope and exhale in relief. And we find ourselves at another location. Now, to be completely transparent, We're back in the Cursed Underhalls. At a different portion of the map. And if we want to open that great gate, we're going to have to find some way of doing it up here.
Fine.
I probably should slow down. They've been... Aha! We have found the fourth and I believe final journal page. You can carry these, lady. You're our potion mistress for some drug-addled reason or other to do with drugs and potions and drugs. Might as well give you these as well then, actually. Feathers can go to him for making arrows. Right. A most alarming discovery awaited us at first light today. The horses are all gone, except for my Glitterhoof, who I kept close by my tent. The man I put on last watch is also missing. Signs of a struggle outside the enclosure hint at a violent confrontation. While I remain sanguine, the men grow increasingly restless. Perhaps it would be wise to return to Swordhaven, rearm, and come back with more guards. While writing this entry, I was informed by another member that a number of the crew had disappeared. The situation is getting out of hand. I keep my dagger honed in case it should be of use soon. These unknown attackers will know the abyss hath no fury like a woman roused, especially a woman historian. This is where the page ends. Here's a skeleton. Now she's only been missing a few days, so I don't think it's her. And some quenching ooze. That will come in very useful. But we should be on the lookout for more traps, as this is yet another entrance to the cave system.
Look, there's something over there.
And there's a trap. Why don't we go a little closer and disarm that trap? There may be more. Now. Oh, wow. Okay, girlie, you're doing fine. So we got a picture on here. Person screaming sort of pineapple face, pointing arrow towards rat head with spear and tail. Rat eating brain out of person's screaming head. Looks like the top of the head looks like a crown or maybe hair.
Yes, friend?
This passage is blocked by a few easily removed boards and hides. Now we can
I'm on it.
twat it with a weapon. Or we can do this. And click on our weapon and shoot it from a distance. There we go. Now, here we have a horrific sight. Flame jets spurt from the walls. And these gaps in the floor, which appear to have some kind of lava below, make it difficult, and we'd need to weave a careful path between. Or we could just ignore this tunnel for now. Trust me, we'll be wanting to come back this way anyway.
Nice and smooth.
And explore in this direction. Now this looks highly suspicious. Unfortunately, we do not detect anything. A trap has been triggered. Let's continue. We've got a fork in the path. Another easily destroyed barrier. Looks like a stone wall with some more of those dinosaur creatures beyond. Someone clearly built that wall there for a reason. There's ancient machinery in a poor state of repair as steam jets from a pipe. And bad men who mean us harm. maybe we should have gone the other way at the junction. Did he just take damage? Alright, girly, maybe just back it up a bit. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that went really well. Spirit, as in Hannah. That was dreadful. Mate, we need you up front, so if you could work your way through this guy quickly, you can't, that's a problem. Okay. That, on the other hand, was spectacular. You could go to there and create a barrier in front of Hannah's spirit there. I mean, what did she do beyond that one TV series anyway? Probably worth looking up after this episode. Bizarre that I remember it, because I never watched the series at all. A rather memorable name, though, for obvious reasons. We haven't distributed these potions you made yet, have we? No, we have not. About 3 seems very reasonable. Your friend is threatened. How about you shoot some arrows into all these bad people? What was that mechanical beeping sound? Sounds like it's related to all of these. It's not even necessarily a beep. Right, if we could... smack him. I'll try. You know what? Get a little bit of dodge skill up. Like 2 whole points. Then, we have potions to equip and utilize. Can we hit it? Not really. Can we try again? Absolutely. Double strike. That's a spear. This is a bad thing. And it was effective. Okay. Brother Gintar, can you mash this guy up? With your potato masher of doom that's actually a weapon. Oh, mate. We are not getting in there to fight these two just yet. And they're throwing some kind of darts or javelins, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, they're also getting shot. All dead? All dead. Get in there and mess him up. Hua! Sound. Allegedly. You know what, lady? You're kind of hurt. Drink another potion and stagger back. Oh, wait. Bandages. Good call. He was bleeding. You've got a crossbow. Just shoot the guy. Twice, apparently. The rapid-fire crossbows are a bit bonkers. Just go to here. There's a nutter with a 2-handed sword coming in who's going to have a distinct effect on the outcome of this little confrontation. Oh, really? How delightful. I mean, not quite so delightful now. Can you shoot him? You can? Excellent. Right then. Let's search these ones first. Nothing too spectacular. And then these. Oh, copper darts, okay. That explains the throwing weapons. Now, I want to open this, but I'd like to fully explore this area to see if I have no other options yet. Because I have a feeling Okay. There is a way round to the other side of this wall, but we're not getting there just yet. The gate is secured by some contraption. Oh, look at this. Before you is a gear assembly. It seems that this mechanism once interfaced with the water wheel you passed earlier to raise the heavy door on your right. Alas, the system won't work until the gears are arranged in the correct order. Let's pick up the middle-sized gear. That'd be this one, right? You take the mid-sized gear in your hand and place it on the middle... No, put the gear back. Let's remove all the gears. There we go. Let's pick up the middle-sized gear, put it on the right axis. Nope. The large gear, put it on the right axis. There we are. Now those are just about connecting with each other. And then if we go small in the middle. Ooh. Middle on the left. Oh, it did work. There we are. Got it open. It worked. You successfully reassembled the persnickety gear system. The door slides open to reveal the passage beyond. And don't worry, there's that level. Excellent stuff. So, for Vavir, let's put some more into polearm skill. Put one into pickpocketing, one into ranged, and we put the rest in here. Yeah, sure. As she is playing catch up after all. And we did want to look at halberd skills as well, so we got guard stance. You know what? Seems very reasonable. Sure. Not that we have a halberd for her at the moment. We do have two seriously injured and one mildly injured. So let's just drink another potion. Free? Free. Oh, you know what? He's got one of those as well. We'll use this out of combat instead. And no. And shift these down by one again. Now who? Two to you. One to you. And one to you. Okay, hang on. No, burning does seem like it's going to be an issue down here. Okay, let's push on. Now, I said it before, these savages are skilled combatants. Oh, here it comes. It's one of the big ones. Alone this time. Not as part of a mated pair or something. Now, guard up and fight.
Let the hunt begin.
Remember what I said about being stuck at the back with nothing to do? What happened to... There we go. Just chuck it. Doesn't seem to have created a fire yet. Oh, and we are standing right next to these things. Okay, move away, lady. When we go back next, we're going to be wanting to craft some crossbow bolts, without a doubt. Why not? Why the absolute hell. Oh, you can go this way. Just not that way. Fine. You know what to do, pal. Get in there and strike it. And make room for your friends. Don't know what that was. Okay. Too late for us to have shot one of them then. Right, let's make some room for our companions and get some more through this bottleneck. I really don't want to do so much shooting. But if we step aside... And now... Oh yes, that works. I mean, it's not quite where we want it to go, but it'll do. Look, it's big, it's tough, it's nasty, it needs hitting. Hard. And it got back up. Oh goodness, it got back up. Glad you attacked someone else. It's a long way till Kedarain's turn, and he is badly wounded, but no enemies are going before his turn. Try cut him down to size. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. We have a healing potion. We'll feed it to him. Or pour it over his wounds. Either way, it's an improvement. And with our spear, I imagine we can't really get anybody just yet. And I hope we haven't blocked... Okay, that is a major threat that needs felling. And we have plenty of arrows.
That's a no.
Can we remove his... Oh, okay. No, it's just too far, I think. Oh, tragic. Tragedy. Right. Well, that puts paid to him, and then this to that one. Okay, let's search some bodies. Nothing too unusual. We do get a crossbow bolt back though, so that is rather helpful. And we should probably consider resting again soon. These are challenging opponents. Ah, we got all these. We can shoot away. But before we do that...
How can I help?
Didn't you have... Yes, you did. There we go.
You have my ear.
One more.
I'm at your disposal. I'm here. You need something?
Now let's see. Anyone... Oh! About 800 off. 812. I don't think we got anyone set to level soon. So, we should focus more on the survival.
I've spotted something.
Oh, hello, what's this? Some more crystal shards. Excellent. Maybe I should go back and deal with that now, but I shouldn't. I need to get round behind here, which gives me a reason to go there a second time, so...
I'm on it.
This looks like another combat area. Oh, it is. I see. And here they come. And this looks like another puzzle. Double slash. We really want to be improving our combat skills. And bopping these bad guys on the head. Oh. I should hotkey her new skill. I can even do that now. If I put that... yeah. That'll do for now, I suppose. Actually, while we're here... there we go. You just shoot away. It's like sail away, but with shooting. No shipping forecast here. The only forecast coming your way is projectiles. Vomiting may be included if we hit you particularly hard. And frequently. But for now, we'll settle for merely violence. Okay. Again, we're seeing the bone masks. That do look a little bit like helmets. Now, let us explore, as this appears to lead back towards... well, we found a trap, didn't we? Quite a big one, too. Okay. Uh-oh. And bats. Do they need a hand up, or are they standing now? Okay, well, I can target the ground beneath it. Excellent. And there's more of them. Okay. Well, if I continue to work my way around to that chamber there, I should be golden.
How about you die?
And step aside, so we can rotate in someone who can actually attack. Shooty shooty, batty batty.
I'll hunt you to extinction.
You know what might really help in this situation? Some torchlight. I don't think we're getting penalties for light and dark to hit, but I could be very mistaken. Right. Alpha. Somehow that worked. It selected the ground behind the bat to move. I clicked in front of the bat to cancel it and try and redirect the move, and got to attack. That was most unexpected. Also, we should probably just sell some of this meat when we get back to town, because we're not going to make rations out of all of it. Oh, well struck, sir. He is definitely not getting his regular 3 attacks a turn now, probably because of the armor. We'll need to look into that. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think there's a way we can increase our stamina. You can carry those. Got ourselves a little T-junction here. We know that way leads back towards one of the locations we would like to visit. So what is down here? How far does this one extend? There is a great big treasure chest. Now, in our experience, those tend to be very locked.
It's locked.
With this one being no exception. Okay, lady, you know what to do. Okay, interesting. 75%, right. We need to improve our lockpicking skill, obviously. A shiny trapezohedron. Requires 93... so bow or crossbow, 20% extra chance to hit. Wow. Bonus weapon range. All good stuff. if we're going to be attaching, I don't know if we can remove weapon attachments. So if we're going to be attaching that to a ranged weapon, we should make sure we have a very nice ranged weapon we'd like to attach it to. And now, let's wield a pickaxe and make a whole load of noise to let everyone know exactly where we are. Let us announce our presence loudly, and maybe somewhere at the top of a well, someone will say, "That is the sound of a hammer," or "I've never heard one," or words to that effect. Yeah, the films did certain characters dirty. They really did. Where are we? We are... Oh, okay. Right, so if we just pop some of these across to you then. Hey, what is that? Anyway, that is a Vine Reaper. 7 to 11, 6 to 12. Lower parry chance. Oh, by 2%. Loses the armor piercing. Okay. I mean, it's basically a machete, right? I think. Okay, the path opens out into a cavern. And there's a man here. A friendly savage, it says. With his friendly little dinosaur pets. This mountain of a man startles at your approach. Pale and powdered with grey dust like some of the savages you slew on your way here, he shows no signs of hostility. Rather, he's peeved about something. Hold it! Not big enough! You're not hostile, that's a relief. With a look of undiluted confusion. I not... What? Did Papa Voice tell you send my snappies after ratsies? Tell Papa Voice to wait. They not grown big enough. He gestures towards a brood of tiny blue snappers racing around a pen. So if these are his snappies, and Papa Voice has told him he's scared that they're going to be sent to fight the rats because they haven't grown big enough to do it yet. But what was that about ratsies? Ratsies always trying to get around Flamey Trap. Even after we lock them in, little ones still slip through holes. One even stole the big key to Papa Voice home. Who's this Papa Voice you speak of? Papa Voice is the Knighut commander in your head, who tells people things like when to hunt and when to work. But I can't hear him. He shrugs. Dunno why. So, what are you doing here? I don't hear Papa Voice, so I got sent to breed snappies. You don't hear him, but everyone else does. Interesting. What's different about you? Why snappies? Snappies eat ratsies. Small ratsies that go through cracks and avoid Flamey Trap. Who are you even supposed to be? I Abba. Ba was my dad, and Akka was my mum. I have little sisters, ABC and ABD. Oh, I ABA. BAA was my dad, and ACA was my mum. I have little sisters, ABC and ABD. Also one died, so ABE became new ABC. All my supplies are named Little Blue. All my snappies are named Little Blue. Okay, so this incredibly crude and pseudo-scientific naming convention doesn't work if you're pronouncing them as names. It works if you're reading out the letters. ABC, Abk. So Abe became new Abk. Doesn't work. But it does give the impression that there's that these have kind of degenerated from some previous thing, and there's a knight who talks to them in their heads and tells them what to do. Interesting. What is this place anyway?
It home, he shrugs. Many rocks, many doors, not many keys. Our great-great-great-granddads were Knighuts. Papa Voice told granddads to live here, and he steal grandmamas to birth more dads. Papa Voice knows story better than me.
You're the only one who didn't attack me on sight. Why?
You not from Papa Voice? You bad? We only attack bad. I don't attack because, hard to...
Because of what?
Abba different. Abba respect life unless it dangerous to Abba. Papa Voice and others think Abba stupid. He lowers his head. Maybe they right.
Oh, look, that's a shame. I'm not gonna... I don't know why they've inserted an M and an E there to reduce an old insult that's not very nice. We're not going to say that. Okay, look, whatever you say, man. He studies you more closely, smacking his lips as if puzzling over something in his head.
You look smart. Want treasure? Help me and I give treasure. Good?
I don't know. Tell me what you need.
Kill the Ratsy King. He big. He smart.
He gives you a serious look.
He talk.
How does he talk exactly?
He talk in head, like Papa Voice. I thought maybe they family. He shakes his head. But that's stupid. Papa Voice is man. A real Knighut commander. Ratsy King is Ratsy.
So it's like they've seen words written down and tried to pronounce them, which means the letter combinations should be spoken as words, but then that breaks the logic of changing ABE to ABC when ABC dies, which is bizarre to change someone's name and upgrade them to nearer the front anyway.
I hear Ratsy King only if I eat magic seeds. If I don't eat seeds, Ratsy King tries to kill you. Oh, if you don't eat seeds, Ratsy King tries to kill you.
He presses a handful of pungent seeds into your hands. I bet they're Specatea seeds.
Here, eat them before go to Ratsy nest. Then you get close and kill Ratsy King first. Oh, and don't take anything from nest before fight. Ratsys are greedy. They bite if see you stealing. Kill them first, then take things.
It was Specatea seeds. Okay, I'll do it, but I'm not going to eat the seeds.
Good. Bye-bye.
Now the rats are behind that barrier we destroyed, and all the flame traps. And in the Rat King's nest is a key that we need to get further into this place. And I think if we come back to this man and say we've killed the rat, now can you give us the treasure, he'll tell us to go back to the Rat King's lair and collect it, or something. Say, oh, didn't you get it already? I can't remember exactly, but... And yes, I'm aware there's more to explore over here. Although we're going to have trouble exploring it if we haven't defeated the rats first. We do have these beautiful glowing crystal veins in the rock lighting our way. It's very nice. And the dart trap or blade trap that fires from the wall around here is the only trap in the area that doesn't seem to be capable of being disarmed. And all we can do is just run across it and take damage every time. And now we're going to have to split the party.
Yes.
Okay, we can go to here.
Nice and smooth.
There. And wait. Okay, we could go over up to here. And then it's going to get really nasty. Because as you can see here, there are a whole field of them. We want to get everybody here.
My word in action. I will serve.
Can we stand here safely? We can. Excellent. Well, let's gather those four and move them up to here.
Count on me. I'm at your disposal.
Oh. I did not time that poorly. It felt like I may have done. I could theoretically be running with a group here, trying to coordinate, but that's just asking for trouble. Now you see here 3 symbols. One that looks like a drop landing in some kind of liquid, some sort of flames, and a leaf.
I'm here. As you wish.
Problem is, I can't be moving them simultaneously, so while I can have people standing behind, encouraging,
You need something?
realistically, it's easier as one player to just coordinate one of them at a time.
Sounds simple enough.
Now this is a lot of flame traps. I'm not sure the knights, well, the original knights may have set these flame traps, but I'm not sure the savages particularly understand how they work.
La-di-da. All right, then.
Fine, lady, if you're going to be like that. Lyris is just kind of watching, chewing some Spectaceae seeds and trying to... Spectaceae seeds and trying to sort of get the rhythm into her head of the traps. Watching the others going through, she's like, wow, far out, man. I'm going to like totally do that, and there's going to be flames and everything, and whoa. Mega. I believe this strongly affects these over. Whoa. Yeah, just go stand there and reveal those traps.
Talking to me? Sneaky, sneaky.
Lady, you can't sneak around the flames. It's more about timing than being so still and quiet the flames don't notice you. The flames are going to be there, regardless of how sneaky you are. And we're nearly in the clear. Excellent.
Something to say?
Alright. Whoa, what's this?
How can I help? You have my ear.
This huge selector thing behind.
Yes.
I'm not used to seeing that. Oh, oh, it comes out the top of the. I see.
Huh?
What is it required? Yes.
I'm only used to seeing it popping up the top of these buttons. I'm not used to. I've seen the spiky bits here, but I haven't made the connection. Right. You stand before a huge barrel that vibrates and rumbles ominously. It seems the local inhabitants are using it to channel volcanic gas for some bizarre purpose. The primitive pipes leading to the barrel are fitted with little bone levers, each painted in its own colour using natural pigments. Alright, you see 3 symbols resembling a water droplet, a flame and a leaf. Perhaps the paintings correspond to the colours of the levers. The droplet likely means blue, the leaf green, and the flame represents either red or yellow. Let's save the game, because I can't remember. I think the flame is yellow. This is very yellow looking flame. So, blue, yellow. Flakes of blue dye come off on your palm as you press the lever. The yellow lever depresses with minimal effort. And now press the green lever. And it would appear we were correct. You did it! The wall of fire rapidly gutters and subsides, and now we need to work our way round
Nice and smooth.
these traps as safely as possible. Everybody made it through? Excellent. 1 or 2 of us could do with some healing. Okay, you can just drink that from here. And you... Okay. Now we will want to go up here. I think this up here is the treasure we will be sent back for, and it is stealing. It won't be later on. Let's enter the lair of the Rat King. But first, I see lights. I see highly flammable oil and flasks stored here. This. The remains of a humble campsite are strewn about the forest floor. If you fix the tripod and use your torch to light some tinder, you could use it for cooking and brewing, easy as pie. Although not as easy as explaining how someone could describe this as a forest. Let's step away for now. You set aside the campfire resurrection project. For now. Actually, you know what? Sod it. We are. Build yourself a fire, outdoorsmanship. Set up a tripod and suspend the pot. We've failed. You find 3 metal bars of the correct length, but you're unable to fit them together. Looks like your camping experience will have to wait. 36, okay, we'll step away. How near are we to that? We could probably get that when we level. We have 36. So it's harder than that. And we can't get our companions to do these tasks. Well then. That leads to stuff we might want to collect later. For now, we're going to confront the Rat King and his minions. Look at that big rat. And he's coming to fight us. I'm aware we could have eaten some Specatea seeds as instructed, but we chose not to. And that's a lot of rats. If only there was a whole suite about a nutcracker who was dressed as a soldier. Okay. Cut rat. Rat is hard to cut. Double cut. Equally hard. Pummel. Thank you. And shift. Lady, put that spear to good use. Thank you. Did we have a... No. Not yet, at any rate. Oh. Not quite. Okay. We got a knife. And it's pretty dangerous too. There we go. Blat it. Splat the rat. And get in on the big one. And you just chop this one up. Working very well so far. Nasty big killer rat starts attacking. So we should do likewise.
Come here.
And
Coat.
wish ourselves in possession of greater skills. Let's just make way for the man with the 200 sword, because that's really going to be accurate enough to hit a rat. Why does this... Yeah, requires a halberd, exactly. Yeah, we could absolutely, because it is a hard target, we might as well pelt it with arrows. $50. Oh, it's a tough bugger. We tried.
Ah, 'tis but a flesh wound.
Alright, you dirty rat. We're going to call it You Dirty Rat and pretend it's something to do with a film that I've never watched. Because I've never watched it. Right.
You're going down.
But apparently the rat is very, very dirty. You know, there's someone here who could probably use one of those healing potions. If this is our best shot, we might as well take it. And drink. Look, it's better than nothing. And a strike. Excellent stuff. If we throw enough attacks at it, we're going to hit eventually. Oh, wow. Look, we'll take the extra attack because it's an extra roll. That's good. That's even better.
Hey, over here.
Oof. Okay, we keep trying. We've got a knight to save. His people came here long... Well, no, not really. We're probably completely different knightly order, but hey. You know what? I think we just try. Oh, yes. And back up a bit. If he wants to spend action points, stamina points pursuing us, that's okay. Ah, we tried. Okay, yeah, oh, she's very healthy, that's fine, yeah.
Our bound.
Attack away. Attack rat, attack the people who can take it. Yes! What has this nasty rat got on his body? A tail, some teeth, a glowing crystal that's illegal to sell. Sure, we'll take that. We might need it in here anyway. And it's a crime to steal this stuff. Don't worry, we'll fix that. Now, we are also gonna want to be returning here at some point.
Okay.
So I might very well split the party. Oh, and someone
I'm here.
needs healing. Because we're not out of the woods yet. Aha! Here they come. Also, the ones over there are hostile as well. So we'll defeat all these rats, then rest. If we can lure them out here, we have a wider space. And you ain't going anywhere. Okay, fine. Good stuff. We can loose a few shafts. Only slightly. And is that just what you say as an excuse because you don't want to... Anyway. You're good? Just stay there. They have to be right next to you for the intimidation, okay. That's the second time I've almost used that in here now. And step aside. See, you can attack there. And hey, what about one further back? So, I do have a slight problem with this portion of the adventure, in that we got ourselves a... Ooh, skeleton of something very large. Like some kind of fat snake. We're going to leave all this stuff because it's property of the rats. But when we have permission to take it, that'll be another matter entirely. And up we go to battle. That is a glorious shining metallic object. And we're going to need it. But it's also stolen property. Okay, how about we try and cut you and then back up and let our friends come in. Let's shoot this one. And we're on our way to better ammunition. Something Lyris here has already achieved. Maybe not quite so far out in front. Sure, just go stand there then, you're pretty healthy. Oh wow, they actually just blocked in and having problems at pathfinding. Seems like it.
Come here. I'm needing a coat.
Hey, that wasn't quite as funny as it may have sounded. Okay. How about we shoot further back? Like, seriously, that is not a very big rock. How is this one hidden from sight? Okay, just back up your companions. Right. Good striking. You gonna come out to play now? Now how about your friend back there? And this one too, please, come on. You know you can do it. Nope, apparently you can't. Okay. No B&Q here. No, you can't get through. Okay. Aha! This one, however, is not fully engaged. Risky, but here we go. I mean, you can come through here as well and be a nice big target. nice big juicy target covered in armor. Admittedly, it's not the greatest armor. Ah, you two girls are good at the back there. Lyris isn't even going to bother. Right, can you kill it? Yes, you can. It's like kicking, but killing. Right. Now, a dull spear, eh? So we give that back to you. And then
I'm on it.
we'll head back to the fire traps, where I'm going to see if I can just wait everyone here, then run back with one character. Okay, we're good up to here. Okay, lady, you know what to do. Oh, well, you got loads of room. Okay, yeah.
Nice and smooth.
And take damage
Keep trying.
from the unavoidable trap. And we can't walk around the edge of it. I've tried. Then we'll go all the way around to the Savage and tell him the deed is done. I don't know if he'll need some particular proof, and if it'll need to be in her inventory and not any of the others, but I suppose we'll find out. Now, the last thing I want to do after loading a save is to accidentally do a group select and run everyone through all those fire traps. So I am going to save the game. On the understanding this is a temporary save, which will be saved over very soon. The surprisingly friendly Savage scratches his chest. The Rat King is dead.
I go check. Wait here.
The big fellow trots off in the direction of the rat lair, only to return with the biggest grin you've ever seen.
All dead. You did good.
I always do good.
The treasure, I promise. It in rat nest. Now it yours.
Wait, so you think you just... Hang on. Hang on. Okay, you cheeky imp, alright, you got me. The Beastmaster assumes an expression of childlike innocence. Well, we'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
Fine.
And
I'll
now,
do it.
we'll go back to our friends. Which will involve running through that trap at least two more times. One to them and one on the way back. We probably want to go camp, actually. And we should probably do that outside, just for thematic reasons. There's more copper here. What are we going to make this copper? Just more cheap ammunition? We've kind of progressed beyond copper equipment at this point, so... And we don't have the skill or ability to smelt the ore just yet. we might need to find, I think, a book on it in the city.
Okay.
And we run through the trap and get stopped and take damage. And then we prepare to run through some rather different kind of traps. And sometimes these do appear to make little faces. Oh, look at that one there, 2 eyes and a mouth. Very sad and depressed and miserable. The one behind us, more grumpy and angry. Anyway... here we go. Let's group up
I'm here.
and go collect all our treasure. Oh god. Well...
You need something?
okay.
David action. I will serve.
Okay, no, we didn't really have time to use the stuff that puts out fire. So, this is still stealing apparently. Don't know whose it is, but we're taking it anyway.
I'm on it.
Oh, what's this? Did we not loot all the bodies of the rats we slew? Oh. Let's continue on our magic looting spree for many precious things. A crystal knife. Okay. A huge bone pile, more crystals. And some more silver spurs. I wonder
Nice and smooth.
if these will stop being stolen when we if we kill all the bad guys down here. Could we then come pick these up? Crystal knife, 1 to 5 damage. Considered stolen for 2 days. Ah, so there's a duration. 4 to 5. Okay, not quite so great. There is a bleed chance though. Dodge 6, initiative 7. Dodge 7. Armor piercing. Okay, that's low. Okay. So, generally a lower grade weapon, but with a chance to inflict a bleeding condition. I'm really inclined to get that campfire set up now, but we just don't quite have the skill. This is still considered stolen. A hexagonal key. Basically an Allen key. And I'm just going to rest here. We'll pretend we went outside and rested and came back in, okay? What's done here? It's... that. Got it. Okay. So let's push on to this grand cavern below. I'd say a truly impressive sight. This appears to be the mouth of the dormant volcano itself. Something we cannot view from so well from another location. However, here there's a reforged greatsword, a shoddy iron breastplate, and a sturdy skull cap. Almost as if the remains
of a knight were left here long ago. Oh, why are you picking up all this stuff? Okay, a sturdy skull cap. We have a similar. The reforged greatsword is better than the bog iron one we have made in at least 2 respects. Yeah, sure, we're using that. Here we go. I said, here we go. Right. Was there not also armor? Shoddy iron breastplate. Oh, she picked it up. I see. Let's see now. Damage threshold is a bit lower. Dodge chance slightly better. Okay, so it's slightly lower grade overall. We could. Stamina -2 as opposed to -1. You know, we could give her a bit more frontline protection. If she's a more dedicated backline worker, she's more sort of flexible. It is the same as this. Now, that's too much. Bit better bleeding resistance. Otherwise, it's kind of a downgrade. Well, you can carry it for now. You know, maybe wear it in here, as this is a dangerous location. We'll see how it affects your overall stamina points. Okay. Let's see now. Let's take... Oh, it's V's, isn't it? It really is. Better. Okay. So there's nowhere we can really go from here, but it's nice to have that whole area on the map. And it would seem perhaps those items are the treasure in the rat's nest that we were permitted to take. For now, though, I think we'll get out of here. Through the flame traps, which will, yes, take some time. And we don't want everyone catching fire again. I think we can advance to about here safely.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes.
This is a risk.
How can I help? My word in action.
But with that in mind, I believe we may be able to run directly through these, but I'll still wait for them to expire first. Yes, we can, but we can't run a whole group through because they'll start spreading out sideways and catching the traps as they try to run around each other. It's like, oh yeah, it's cool, just gonna mosey on through, you know.
What do you want?
Now, we are... Oh, we went too far. Okay, shit, who's got the thing? You in it. There we go. We went too close to the flames. And learned our lesson.
Once more, please, dear game. And then through here we shall flee. Right,
By word and action.
let's get moving the
I will
others.
serve. Marching on.
A bit tedious, but we do want to be careful so we don't all die. Whoever set up those flames wanted to be very thorough indeed.
Sounds simple enough.
But these are just far too high to catch any sort of rats. Even the larger ones would have to be leaping and springing to be this high above the ground, surely. I believe a significant portion of these traps were not originally designed to keep out rats, but people. And that when the knights were here originally, they sought to protect something, or that even the knights did not set up these traps, but someone else. So the question now becomes, do we want to head back to town to resupply? And I'm not just thinking about her 8 copper crossbow bolts, okay? I'm thinking general equipment, like potions mainly. I don't think we've really got the money to. So we may just have to manage our resources and risks rather more carefully. Not sure I like this armor on her. We might have to look for something else. I need to get into a fight to see how it affects her stamina. If it restricts her ability to shoot 3 times with a crossbow, down to 2. And if it does, that's not a massive problem, it's just something I need to decide if I want to grow accustomed to or not. It does feel strange that the crossbow can fire at the same rate as the bow. I'm also fairly certain I could create a superior crossbow. Right, if I'm going back to town now, I want to do it before running across that trap. If I do not return to town now, I'm committing to trying to do the rest of this dungeon pretty much in one go. Well, maybe 2. You know what? I could probably stop the episode here and pick it up next time. Yeah, this one's probably long enough. Right, well, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. I'll see you next time, and we'll decide if I'm going to continue on with this dungeon or come back to it after another trip back to town. See you all then. Cheerio.